Hi, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live number 30. If you are watching on replay, please let me know and leave me a comment. And also let me know what you are working on. Let's see. It's Friday Night Live number 30. I can't believe I've done 30 Friday Night Lives. That is crazy. I'm almost at 40 Tuesday Lives. So, wow. Doing pretty good for a Friday, and I hope all of you are doing well also. And I see we got 5 here. Welcome in, everyone. How is everyone doing, and what are y'all working on? Hi, Mary. Hi, Connie. I'm glad you could make it, Connie. For those of you that do not know, Frank has tested positive for COVID, for the virus. Scratch that. And keep him in your prayers. That most likely Connie has it too. So please keep her in your prayers too. And hi, all handmade Connie. Now I have 2 Connies here. Hi, CB. Welcome in. Hi, Kaylin. Hi, Melanie. Welcome in, everyone. How is everyone doing? Hi, Samantha. Welcome in. Oh, you're practicing knitting practice. Okay, well, that's wonderful, Melanie. I don't know if y'all heard my grandmother. Hey, Teensy, welcome in. Happy Friday to everyone. My grandmother is actually working on my pink shawl. She's not knitting on it, but she unknitted a lot of it for me and is trying to fix it. So we will see. I think it can be saved. Somebody else will have to drop your link, Samantha. If Connie is not too sick, maybe you can drop Samantha's link, please. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? She says, I'm doing fine today, drinking water, working on my crochet scarf. And hello to everyone in the chat. Prayers for the biscuit and Connie, yes. And Connie does say, Frank does say he is feeling better now. He sounds better too. That is good. I am very happy about that. Yes, Frank is in the hospital. So he has pneumonia. And I think they gave him some antibiotics. So and some other stuff. It's okay. Mary just dropped Samantha's link. Have I tried mosaic? Yes, I did a mosaic bag crochet along on my Facebook group last August. That's as far as I've gotten with mosaic, but it is pretty cool. Melanie, don't give up on the knitting. It takes a lot of your attention, I have noticed, and it's very different than crochet, but stick with it, and I'm sure you will get the hang of it, Melanie. Yeah, don't do anything else. I don't know if y'all can hear her from the back room. How I made a mistake on my pink knitted shawl is I was trying to watch TV doing the lace part. So it's got to have your full concentration. And so, yeah, they did a CT and to see how bad the pneumonia is, waiting for the results. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. Do you have a video on it? No, I followed I think her name is Tina, Tinna, or something like that. We used a tutorial that she had for the mosaic bag. Do I like the kit from Tiffany Hansen? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I really do. I got some projects lined up. Well, I'm gonna try to work on my Tunisian blanket first and try to get that out of the way before I make another blanket. But eventually I want to make another scrap blanket because I have a lot of scrap yarn. So I have that in my future. And then Tiffany's blanket I do want to make. It's a baby blanket, but maybe I can use it as a little throw when I'm sitting on the couch here. Because as y'all can tell, the blanket I would have on the back of the couch, it's actually on my bed right now. So using that at night. Teensy says to Connie, hope it's not too bad. The oxygen helps a lot with the pneumonia. Yeah. Hi, Miriam. Welcome in. How are you doing? What should you crochet next? What do you like to crochet, Samantha? Do you like to do shawls, hats, scarves? I personally would say shawl, but that's what I love to crochet is shawls. I don't know if y'all heard my grandmother again. She goes, not socks. She goes, I hate socks. I actually liked knitting socks. I did 2 pairs while she did her one, but she first started them on DPNs, and then she switched to 9-inch circulars. And she started over 6 times, yeah. Let's see. Lady Crafters Fiber Creations, which is Mary, the one about the graph gan I told you about that had the question about the graph gan. She goes, hi, Mama. She goes, hey. Hi, my friend. Guess who paid you a visit? Who? Mama goes, Santa. Hi, Michelle Weeble. Welcome in. Weibel. I remember you said it sounds like Bible. Welcome in. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good for a Friday. I want to crochet some socks. Well, they got some pretty good crochet sock designs out there. I'm pretty sure you could find one, Miriam. Somebody said something about finished project. Can't wait for the finished project videos of Connie's. Yeah. Also, Miriam said, sorry I'm late. I was awake for a couple of days and somehow just fell asleep. Yeah, that tends to happen, Miriam. I find that me and my grandmother both find that when we're in the hospital, we can't sleep very good. So that's understandable. Melanie says, I'm going to crochet a throw for me too. I'm ready for a chevron stitch. I'm doing the crochet along on Mikey Crochet Crowd. Awesome. That is going to be cool. Oh, Alley Cat paid you a visit. How sweet of her. Is she being lovey-dovey? Look what that says. That's an autocorrect. Yeah, it's okay though. I think I understand what you meant. That's what you're practicing is knitting socks. Awesome. Who are you using for the tutorial? I'll pray. My grandmother goes, I'll pray for you. Hi, Mary Beth. Welcome in. How are you today? I've actually talked to her a couple of times today through email, and I won't give it away, but there is going to be something coming from her, and I'm very excited. Hi, Laura. Welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Friday to everyone. Where is the pattern for the mosaic purse that you did? You know, I can't remember her full name, but I can do some little researching after I get off. You know what? If you have Facebook, you can go look in my Facebook page. Facebook group. Join my Facebook group, and under announcements is the post about me and Stephanie of Life in Stitches doing the mosaic bag. The video was listed there. Hey, Laura Lee, welcome in. Happy Friday. Yes, Samantha. The Yarnaholics is on Sunday. I still have not heard from Stephanie of Life in Stitches. I don't know if she's going to be able to join us. Connie said she's going to try to make it, but we will see. It will be on my channel this month, and it will be at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday. Thank you for reminding me, Samantha. I had forgot to mention it on my Yarn Talk Thursday video yesterday, and I was going to mention it and totally forgot. You don't have Facebook. It's okay. I can, once I find it, I can go and I'll do a community post for the video. I'll share the video for the mosaic bag. And she does other stuff. She does different mosaic stuff. So Melanie says, thank you. I use Crazy Sock Lady. Yes, that's who I use too, the vanilla sock. The only difference I did, I made them short instead of really long. So I made them into ankle socks. I just skipped the 60 rows. Purl together knitting I love, and more I love finish knitting stories. Jana is precious. Aw. How long are my lives? Well, usually I go anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half, but have I ever gone just 30 minutes? No. Like today I was thinking, well, I'm just going to go on for 30 minutes. And today I kind of really struggled to come live, but I said, I don't want to cancel because I've canceled or changed or rescheduled so many times in the last couple of weeks that I just, I was like, well, I'll just jump on for about 30 minutes and talk to y'all and then get off. But now that I'm on here, if it goes an hour, hour and a half, that's fine. Haha, I can't see community post on my iPad. Oh no, it's always something. You know what? Once I find it, I will send you an email with the link to the mosaic little bag. Teensy says, finally felt good enough to pick up my hook, so started a new Afghan. It's got a drop stick. Now I have 7 whips going. What can I say? Might have a tension problem. 7 works in progress. That is, that's a lot. I don't like having more than just 2. But, you know, like if I have one knitting project and one crochet project, that's fine. But like if I have like several crochet projects, that makes me feel like I'm neglecting my other 2 because I'll have a tendency to work on one more than the other. So what I normally do is I just finish a project and then move on to another one. Otherwise, my whips will be put on the back burner. Just like the Tunisian blanket has been, if I can get it out of here. I actually worked on it yesterday, everyone. I have not picked it up in probably 4 or 5 months. And I worked 4 rows, and it's 200 stitches long, and I did 4 rows. And it took me most of the day yesterday, but I was very happy. I did get an inch done. 4 rows made an inch. I know how you feel. I feel so bad that I have been canceling. But you have a good reason to, Connie. You have been sick. That's an excellent reason to cancel. Me, I didn't feel like it, and I don't want to do that to all of y'all. Samantha, can you drop a link and make sure I find you? She's not, I don't know if she's a moderator on my channel or not. I don't see wrenches from this side, but Lady Fiber Crafter Creation, whatever. I can't even think. Mary, if you're still here, would you drop Miriam's link, Life, Love, and Crochet in the Dark with Miriam?
You've been having trouble with your back.
Well, yeah, I have. I can't. Life, Love, and Crochet in the Dark with Miriam. You know what? Let me see. I don't think it's gonna. Nope. It won't let me. When I get bored with the stitch, I hop to another. I've finished 5 others doing this time. You know what I just realized? I don't know. I completely passed up Lisa the Grammy. Hi, Lisa. Welcome in. I am so sorry I missed your comment. You have 10. Haha. I have nurses who visit and want more mixed with my kids, mixed with friends on YouTube. Connie says hi.
Hey.
She says hey.
I'm trying to find some leftovers.
Oh, you want Melissa? You mean Melissa Crochets with Love, or which Melissa? I'm not sure. I was trying to post mosaic tutorial from Facebook, but it's too long. It's okay, Mary. I'll find it after the live. And yes, Kay's Crochet Haven got it. Tina, I cannot pronounce that name, but that is the one we used for the mosaic bag. I thought they dropped your link a minute ago. Let me look. Okay, well, I don't see it either, but anyway, I'm on day 14 of the temperature blanket. That's awesome, Loyally. Thank you, Mary, for dropping Melissa's link. Okay, okay, she wants Samantha's link. Did you hear the shout out Dana at Dana Wonderlust Crochet gave you? Yes, I did. Wasn't that sweet of her? She did say once I had my tutorial up for her blanket, she would tell everyone. And I still have not heard back from Gia of Yarn Nut. I sure hope she's okay. Me and Dana have tried to contact her in the last couple of months, and there's no response. I know she's busy probably, but she's supposed to make kits for the Turtle Beach blankets, and once she does have those kits up, I will put it in the description box for the tutorial video. Okay, you found her link. Awesome. Thank you, Mary. Got you working tonight, huh? Okay, also, I got 4 people testing the new little amigurumi pup. His name is Sleepy Mr. Pup, and Mary is one of the testers, and she did end up having a problem at one point, but I think we got it all cleared up. Were you able to get past that, Mary? I think sometimes when I start describing how to do something on a pattern, I go into way too much detail and overthink it and over describe it. So maybe that's what confused you a little bit. Good. I'm glad you were able to get past it. You're welcome. If you run into any more problems, please let me know. Don't hesitate. That's what testers are for, to let me know when you have a problem and what's wrong with the pattern. Yes, I decided to make it a pup. I got the kitty. Now I need a pup. Thank you, Kaylin. I think I tried to make it a cat, but I wanted a sleeping cat, and it turned into a pup, a dog. So, but oh well. What am I working on right now? Well, I don't really have anything going on except my not temperature blanket. Y'all talking about temperature blanket made me think the Tunisian blanket. Other than that, the pink shawl, but that's kind of out of commission right this second. So,
No, it's done.
Oh, she's done with it. Awesome. Well, thank you. Bunches.
Oh, yeah, mink coat.
I owe her a mink coat.
The most expensive thing I could think of it.
Well, I'll buy some of that fun fur, fuzzy fur stuff I made my pink coat out of, black and pink, and I'll make you a coat out of that.
Okay.
Maybe mine will look like a kitty. Maybe. You never know. Mary says it's the first pattern she's ever tested. That's awesome. And she thinks it was the step down. Okay, yeah, because it at one point you work in rows to make the body curve right here. No, I had to turn around and get the dog.
Yeah,
and it curves, and that's what probably confused her. But I just love that little face. I just love it. It's a little smaller than what I wanted, but I think it turned out super cute. Maybe, I don't know why my light's going. I mean, it's not the light, it's the camera, but it's flickering for some reason. I think you'll get a sleepy cat next. Maybe. I might just have to use Pinksky's face for it and figure out a way to do a cat. Where am I from? I'm in Texas. Born and raised in Texas. Welcome back, Mary.
Ask them where they're from.
Yeah, where is everybody from? I never can remember where y'all are from, but I do remember y'all's names. I'm learning people's names. I don't know. Connie said that she might go live tomorrow or she might not. She's not completely sure. Samantha is from Colorado. Okay, I remember you were in Alabama. Mary Beth is in Wisconsin, and so is Gia Vjarnut. She's in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's cold.
SEMA. What's SEMA?
I don't know.
MA, Maine? No, that would be MI. Massachusetts. I sent you something before. I should know this. Southeast Massachusetts. That's what Mama just said. Oh, that's correct. She goes, hot dog. Laura Lee is in Idaho, middle of Idaho. Hi, Trina. Welcome in. And you are from Hidden Night, North Carolina. I remember that. You mentioned that a lot. So I think I should remember that by now. But you're in North Carolina. Laura is in Washington State. And Miriam is originally from Charlotte, North Carolina, but living in the American Hospital in Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates right now, unfortunately, but fortunately. Okay, Connie has figured out that she is not going to go live tomorrow, but I'm going to see how I do on the Yarnaholics live on Sunday. Well, just so you know, Connie, if you can't stay the whole time, that is fine. Leave if you need to. Okay. So yeah. And I don't know if I had asked y'all or not. What is everybody working on? I know that some of y'all said y'all had whips going on, but I don't think I actually asked what are you currently working on right now. If I did, then I can't remember. But in update, my brother, I know I told y'all on Tuesday, my live on Tuesday, that my brother had tested positive for COVID. Well, they stay in the RV out back, my mom and him, and me and my grandmother are in the house. My mom has been around my brother, so she most likely has it. And they've been staying out there quarantining. If they need anything from in here, we leave it on the back patio and they'll go and get it. So we don't have any contact with them. And me and Mama are not showing any signs or symptoms. So that's good. No, I'm not. Well, I had a little bit of chills today, but I did drink something cold. And I was outside and it was like 80 something degrees here. And you never know. Might even get it. Who knows? But we have not done our tests yet for the virus, so we still can do that. But my brother his fever is going away, his sore throat's going away, and those are the only two symptoms that he had. My mom has a fever off and on, and I think she said she had one other symptom, but they're both okay for now. So let's see. And Melanie is in North Carolina. Samantha Stewart, I guess, is working on nothing. Melanie also says she grew up in Chandler, North Carolina, outside of Asheville, not Ashleyville. I don't know why I read it that way. Asheville. Miriam says, I'm starting your test pattern right now. Yes, she's another tester. I have 4 people testing out the pup pattern. Brenda, Miriam, Mary, and who's the other one? I know there's another one. Who am I forgetting? Oh, no. I wrote it down. Isla Yarn Crafts and More. She's the other tester. I'm making a new pattern gift for my son's birthday on the 19th. Oh, that's cool. Haven't been crocheting or knitting except trying to keep up with my temperature blanket. I still need to catch up yesterday and today. I hope I didn't get it either. You started off getting really cold and not being able to get warm. Well, see, today, I've taken my temperature over the last week, and every once in a while I'll take it, and I've been normal. But today I was outside walking around looking at the garden, seeing what was still alive, and we actually have carrots and onions still alive. So that's pretty good. But anyway, it was like in the 80s, and I got a little warm, and I came in, took my temperature, and it was 99.0. Well, I waited a 30-minute period and then took it again, and it went down slight. So 98.9. And I haven't taken it in a while, but I will probably after the live. I have so many things going. I've had to keep a master list. I've tested positive on Wednesday. My daughter stopped in to wish me happy birthday on the 6th. And she got sick the next day. Oh my goodness. I keep hearing more and more people getting it. And it's like more and more people that I know here on YouTube keep getting it. Well, I hope, Laura Lee, that your daughter recovers and don't get it as bad. Didn't you just get over it, Laura Lee? No, that was, I think Brenda Young was the one that might have been sick, is who I'm thinking of. Well, I'm sorry, Laura Lee. I'll be praying for you, sweetie. Samantha, you just have to go by the tutorial on a mosaic when you're doing it. I don't really know too much about mosaic, except the bag tutorial that we did, so I can't really help you there. If you have a pattern you're going to do, then I would just follow what the pattern says. Let's see. Hi, Miss Ray. Welcome in. How are you doing? Miss Ray says, I'm working on a knitted sweater for myself, crocheting a Spider-Man blanket for my oldest son, and an ocean waves blanket as well. Those are some pretty big projects. That's a lot. Yeah, too, Miriam, that Samantha, Miriam says, I think a pointy-ended one to kind of match your yarn size. What I think she means is whatever yarn you use, whatever the recommended hook size on the yarn label is for that yarn. Mary Beth says, had too many dogs at my house lately that I've been watching that I haven't wanted to start any projects so far. Do you have do you take care of animals for people? Is that what you mean by you have so many dogs at your house? Crystal, who lives in the same house together with your mom? My brother lives out with her in the RV, and me and my grandmother are in the house. Oh, and then Mary answered her question. Mike answered it already. See, and I still don't have much of a cough. I mean, I have a smoker's cough because I am a smoker, but I haven't been coughing a lot, and I only get drainage in the mornings. So other than that, I don't have any symptoms. So I guess that's a good thing. And this camera is flickering. Every time I move my hand or something, it flickers. My sister and her whole family is sick, but they live in Michigan. I'm sorry to hear that, Lisa. I hope they get better soon. Miss Ray says, I've been in and out of the hospital for the last month for the virus. I had to be put on oxygen and have pretty severe scarring on my lungs. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Ray. You've been through quite a bit, sounds like. I hope you're better now. And I hope things are getting better and stay better. Oh, okay. See, that's what I was thinking by the name of your email, Mary Beth. But I wasn't sure. I didn't want to assume anything. But yes, the pet business, dog walking and pet sitting. That's kind of what I do around our neighborhood for two different neighbors. I take care of their cats when they go, and I take care of another neighbor's dogs when they have to go somewhere. Well, that's pretty cool, Mary Beth. Now, the ones I used to take care of their cats, they're actually fixing to move. I think near Austin. So I won't be watching any more cats for a while, unless they're my own in the backyard. Or the chickens. I do watch the chickens sometimes when I have to let them out. Oh, the other day, it was so cool. I could hear a hawk. I was in the living room in here, and I could hear a hawk screeching from outside. So I walk outside, and on the back sidewalk, I'm looking up, and a hawk is like 5 to 10 feet from the top of the house, circling. And it circled over my head 3 times. And it was so close. I could see the black tips on the end of its feathers. That's how close it was. I was just like, oh my gosh, I love hawks. But I have to watch the chickens when we let them out, because the hawks will come and get them. So I will be taking care of 8 cats soon. Wow, that's a lot. I remember when Oreo had her kittens, she had 8 one time. So that was 8 kittens, the mama, and then Tom. So that's 10 cats we had at one time. That's nothing. My neighbor that's moving, the one I used to take care of their cats, they used to have 19 outside cats and 2 inside cats. The hawk might grab the cat too. Yeah. I've never had a problem with that. Now my 2 cats are grown. So I don't know if they'd bother them. They lay out in the middle of the yard all the time, and they've never been bothered. So I don't know. I know they will grab up kittens, but I don't know about. Oh, no. Oreo didn't have kittens. She had kittens. I think she was fixed 2 years ago now. She had I think 6 different litters. I think 6 litters before we got her fixed. So I have a lot of grandkitties out there somewhere. But yeah, no more kittens for Oreo. And no more baby chicks either, because we don't have a rooster to fertilize the eggs. So but I do have a video on my channel showing the baby chicks when they were first born. It's way back. Actually, I think if you look on my homepage and you scroll down to the second box, it's like the YouTube shorts. I think it's the second video it shows there. Those little chicks were so cute. but not out of the woods yet. Have to see a lung specialist to figure out what's next. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Ray. Hopefully everything goes smoothly from here on out. Now, the guy that I was talking about with all the cats that is moving, he's been in and out of the hospital, and he had, I think, lung cancer. And then he ended up with pneumonia after months of treatment and getting better. He ended up with pneumonia. And but he got better from that. Now he's in the hospital again, and I don't know what for, but they're in the process of moving. And so that's got to be tough. I do too, Connie. I love watching baby animals. They're just so darn cute. No matter what it is, it's just, now, wait, let me take that back. Baby animals, yes. Baby scorpions, no. They're just creepy. Or spiders, they're creepy too. What's everyone's favorite animal? I'm curious now. Now that we got on an animal rant here. Of course, y'all know mine is cats, but I do love hawks, and I love wolves. Let's see. Something that y'all may not know, I love snails. I just think they're adorable. Your favorite animal is a chicken? That's pretty cool. Dolphins and bunnies. Oh. Blue jays too. We have some of those around here. They almost screech just like hawks. Mary Beth says dogs. Connie says cats. A cockatoo and a macaw. And you love birds. Okay, Lisa, I hope you feel better soon. Sorry about your migraine. I know those are pretty bad. I get them sometimes, and that just, or a tension headache. Those I cannot stand. Yes, there is, Mary Beth. There's scorpions here. We don't have the deadly kind. They're not the big black ones like they would see in the desert. They're called woodbark scorpions, and they're like a brownish with a black or light brown stripe down the middle. They're still creepy, and they can make you kind of sick to your stomach. My grandmother has been stung many times. I never have, but this is the funny story, really. I was laying in my bed, my fan is on, and I hear something go thump on my bed. I start to sit up and look, and I mean about that far from my hand when I sat up is a scorpion that had flew off my ceiling fan. And that happened, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. But I could not sleep very good that night, and I'm sitting there looking at my fan thinking, oh my God, what if there's another one that comes out? It could have landed on me and stung me, or I may have not even noticed it if I had been sleeping. Oh my goodness. I've had so many close encounters with scorpions, it's not funny. It's because the bad weather is coming in, and I can feel the pressure changing. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I hope your migraine does get a little better. Maybe I know some people say that when you turn out the lights and just kind of lay down and be still, it helps it not hurt as bad. We want to move to Arizona, but I know they have scorpion. Yeah, they have the very the black ones. Ew, I don't. Okay, they'll eat the scorpions. I was about to say, what? You need a ferret. They'll eat the scorpions. I get it now. Arizona, I think, does have scorpions, but I think they're the black ones. And they probably have the other ones, but I have no idea. And there's my grandmother. Hi, welcome in from the back room. I hate them, but Crystal screams until I come and kill them. I give them no mercy. They have stung me in the bed. Yes, they have. They have stung her. There was one time she was laying in the bed and it was crawling on top of the cover. That one did not sting her, but
On my hand.
it did sting you that night?
No, it crawled across my hand.
Oh, it crawled across her hand.
On my stomach.
On her stomach.
But I have been bit on the leg and the foot while I was sleeping.
Ugh. That's one thing I do not, I don't, I'm usually not scared of much anything, but scorpions, no. I will kill them. Now, I'm more brave now than I used to be. Like she said, I would scream until she'd come and kill them. I can kill them now, but I am sitting there like freaking out inside. Melanie says, I love all animals except mosquitoes. Yeah, I don't like those either. I don't like mosquitoes. Those little bloodsuckers. Let's see. Now, I don't care for snakes, but I don't mind them. There was one year we saw over 20 in a season and killed, I think, 19. And there was a couple that were just the rat snakes that go in and eat the chicken eggs, you know. But they were taller, I mean, longer than me. They were like 5 foot and I'm 4'10". So we have to be very careful because of, we do get poisonous snakes here. So we kill any of the snakes we come across, whether it's poisonous, non-poisonous. We don't wait to find out if it is or not. We go ahead and kill it. I'm so scatterbrained until the snow or rain gets here. Weather always does me this way. I'm sorry. I can kind of understand that though. No mercy. I killed him too. Yep. We kill a lot of snakes. Show them no mercy either. Yep. That is what we do. You don't want the snakes hurting your animals or getting bit by them or anything. Yes, they are mean to my skin. Yep. No, we don't live in the jungle. No, we do live kind of like on the outskirts of town, but we're not like deep in the woods or anything. So Mary Beth says, yep, I'd kill him if it's poisonous. We killed a copperhead, I think about 3 or 4 months ago. We killed him too. Pop stomped one on the back porch. Wow. Connie says, me hate snakes. Yep. There was one time in in high school, I knew a guy that had a boa constrictor. It was huge, but I know they're not poisonous, so we killed him from the sight. I don't want one in my bed. Yep. Oh, and a full moon too. You mean tonight's a full moon? Oh, y'all had a snake? Wow. I'd much rather have a snail or a frog or something than a pet snake. I mean, I do love tree frogs. I think they're just so adorable. Frogs used to be my favorite thing. I love tree frogs though. Now toads, but tree frogs are just too cute. They ate the eggs too. Yes, they we had a snake in the chicken pen one time eat some of our eggs, and we had Tractor Supply had baby chicks on sale. And so we had gotten 3 little baby chicks, and this was back before our baby chicks were born that we have now that have grown up. We had 3 baby chicks from Tractor Supply. We had fenced in a little area for them so the big chickens couldn't get to them. And next thing you know, like 2 days after we had gotten them, and they were just completely gone. No feathers missing, no nothing anywhere. And so I think a snake had somehow got through the wire and ate our baby chicks. But I was so heartbroken over that. There was one little chicken that had a different coloring kind of to it, and you could tell like on its beak it had like a little white tip, and that was my favorite. And then when I went out there one morning to check on them, they were just completely gone.
Don't you remember I put the fake eggs out there?
Yeah.
And it ate the fake eggs?
Yeah.
And then I caught it. We caught it and pulled it out from the house.
Yep.
And we both killed him.
Yep.
Delighted.
We had put fake eggs in the nest because our eggs kept disappearing, and that stupid snake ate the fake eggs. And then like a month later, we found it in a hole under a concrete slab by our house. And the funny thing was, a big toad had alerted us to it. And we found it, we killed it, and the eggs were still in its stomach. You could see the 3 bumps. Yes, a pet frog, Connie says. My daughter likes those little fatty pink frog. What's that about? I don't know anything about a pink frog. I feel a lot of pressure when the moon is near full. I've never noticed that either. That's kind of different. I guess the full moon is affecting everybody. M. Hayen, your name's Mary, right? She says, my niece had chickens in her backyard before she moved. Another day in paradise. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? What is your name? Snakes will do that. You have to be super careful because the snakes can eat the eggs and then be too big to get out. Yeah, we had caught one in our chicken. We had bought a house that we have where the chickens go and lay, and the door had been shut or I mean the top was down on it. And then when we went to go lift it up, there was a snake in there. So we shut the door and shut the lid and went and got something to kill it with. Okay, that's what I thought your name was. I thought your name was Mary. I just wanted to make sure. Welcome in. How are you doing? Good, thank you. I am Dana. Well, welcome in, Dana. Rhymes with banana. Dana? Dana. Not Dana. Dana. Okay, I got it. Well, welcome in. Yeah, there was so many times we found snakes, rat snakes or chicken snakes coming out from the chicken pen. It's not even funny. But yeah, so there was one time we found a huge rat snake, and when we killed it, it had like slobber dripping out its mouth, which was kind of creepy all itself. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Anybody got any good plans to do anything this weekend? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ew. Luckily, we have not found any rattlers. So yeah, that's a good thing. I think we may have had a couple of copperheads, a couple of what do they call them? Yeah, let's talk about something else. Anybody got any plans this weekend? I'll be doing the 5 Yarnaholics. That's one of on my list to do this weekend. You're all free. No weekend plans. No plans to crochet anything? Do you have a TV where you are, Miriam? You can't just watch TV? You will probably be sleeping a lot. Well, that is good, Connie, because that'll help you get more rest. The more rest you get, the more quicker you can heal. Oh, you're taking your mother-in-law grocery shopping? That's sweet of you. High of 19 tomorrow. Wow. That's cold. I am located in Texas, about an hour north of Houston. You are in the Gulf Coast, supposed to be a freeze. Has been 80s the last couple of days. Yeah. I didn't know it was supposed to freeze. Mary's going to be working on her whips. Miriam says, yeah, but iPad is easier. I can comment on YouTube. Another addiction. Melanie says, yes, YouTube plans with my girls. Are you working on any projects? I'm currently trying to work on my pink knitted shawl. My grandmother just finished it, so I might pick that up sometime this weekend and start working back on it. And then also I have a blanket that I've been working on for almost 2 years now. It's a Tunisian crochet blanket. And, oh, it almost fell off the couch. It's with latte cakes. I have 2, is it 2 or 3? Well, I can't even get to the bottom of this thing. Okay, I'm on the 3rd latte cake. Oops. And I got 2 more after that to finish it up with. And Melanie is going to be watching lives. Rockport. I have no idea where that is. Texas is a big state. I had some yummy cantaloupe earlier. Ooh, I like cantaloupe. Yeah, we are almost neighbors. Yes, they are so soft. And being Tunisian, it makes it a lot thicker. And I'm hoping that it won't slide off my bed being so slippery kind of, you know. Hi, Zach. Welcome in. Happy Friday. How are you, Zach? Thank you. Not Dana. Dana. I had to think a second. Yeah, I think I started this blanket back in 2019, and it's taken me this long just to get this far on it. Where's the end? I can't even hold up the whole thing, but this is the bottom down here. So yeah, it's still got a ways to go before it's done, but I think I'm about half done with it. If I can just make myself work on it and get it done, I will be so happy when it's finished, and I will love it even more. I still have crochet thread on the table. I want to finish the end of the white ball so I don't have to put it away. I have some roasted pie pane, and beets here. Zach says, I'm good. Just finished work on my way home. We'll be safe going home. Thank you, Mary Beth. It's 200 stitches long. And it really does make my hand cramp when I work on it. So that's why I kind of quit working on it. Remember Hurricane Harvey? Rockport was ground zero for Harvey. Okay, yeah. An hour south of Corpus. I know where Corpus is. Okay. Pumpkin roasted. Okay, I get it now. Pumpkin roasted and roasted beets. I didn't read it, but me and autocorrect have issues. Yeah, that's understandable, Miriam. Well, I hope you enjoy it. It does sound good, though. I hope to learn Tunisian this year, then maybe knitting. I would start out with, for any new craft that you're not familiar with, I would watch as many tutorials as you can. And if you have to, follow along with the tutorial so you can learn what they're doing. You know, like watch a second of it and then pause it and then do what they do and see. That's how I learned the Tunisian crochet and some of the knitting techniques. I probably watched many tutorials on the black and red shawl that I just did, which is this one right here. It's lace weight. And at first I did not know how to yarn over. I didn't know how to, you slip a stitch off from the left needle to the right needle, then you knit two together, and then you pass that slip stitch over. It took me about 3 times to watch a tutorial on how to do that before I could do it, you know. So you have to just practice what you're watching before you actually go into doing it on your project, because you don't want to mess up. I mean, you can always mess up, but I don't know how tough it is to rip out Tunisian crochet. I've never actually tried to rip it out. Now, knitting, on the other hand, that's tougher to rip out. Does Tunisian make your hand hurt? If you're doing short little projects, probably not, but this blanket is 200 stitches long. I work 200 this way, and it takes me about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes just to go the forward pass, and then about another 15 to work the return pass. So that's, you know, 35 minutes of straight Tunisian, and it makes this hand cramp because I'm holding it a certain way. So it does with mine, but it may not make your hand hurt. Thank you, Miss Ray. It is, do I still have the paper in here? I don't think I do. It's, my mind's going blank. Expression Fiber Arts, the Acalypha, I think, ACALYPHA shawl. I think I already put that pattern up. But yeah, it's Expression Fiber Arts pattern. But yeah, this was my first project in lace weight knitting, and all I wanted to do was learn how to do this portion right here. That's what when I saw that pattern, I was like, I just want to know how to do that part. But it was a fun learning experience, and you know, you don't see the mess ups in this compared to my pink shawl I'm working on. You don't see the mess ups as bad. The lace weight knitting hides all the mistakes, which is great. Now, a 4-weight yarn, when you're knitting it shows every mistake. Thank you, Melanie. I love it too. Now, it did come out a little smaller than it was supposed to. It's still a decent size, but I did use a 2.5 millimeter knitting needle when it was supposed to be a 4 millimeter knitting needle. And I didn't realize till that until later on. But it would have been a lot bigger and a lot lacier if I would have used the bigger size. Dana says, I agree. I watch lots of videos. I wish I had tried to learn when I was younger. So nice to meet you all. Need to finish making dinner. Hugs to all. Stay safe and warm. Well, thank you for stopping in. And I hope you have a great night and enjoy your dinner. And thank you. Yes, it was, Miss Ray. She says, phew, that's a tiny needle. Just used a 2 for a pair of socks. I did and felt like I was working with blades of grass. Yeah, it was kind of small. And I was always afraid that my stitches were going to come off. So, I mean, it did kind of worry me because I have not had to try to fix a slip stitch. Now I did have one drop down that I had noticed, and I was able to get it and pick it back up, but it I didn't have any problems using the small 9-inch when I did my socks, but the 32-inch long needles, I was always afraid I was going to drop them and drop all my stitches off my shawl. Okay, well, I am going to go ahead and get off here, everyone. I've been on for an hour and 10 minutes, and go find something to eat. I had some cereal before I got on here, but it wasn't enough, so I'm going to go and eat, and I want y'all to all have a great Friday night or day wherever you are in the world. And I want to say thank you for coming and talking with me, and I'm glad I went ahead and went live and not canceled on everyone, because I hate to cancel and reschedule. I thought about just rescheduling, going live tomorrow night, and I said, no, just go ahead and get on. Go ahead and talk to everybody. Don't let them down. And so I am very glad I did come on here tonight and talk with everyone. And y'all all have a great night. Please stay safe and take care. And I will see y'all on Sunday on the Yarnaholics Live. So, bye everyone.